This is Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I do not own the copyrights to that song. That is King Sis featuring Jobii. I hope I'm saying her name right. Wanna Be Free. I've been listening to that song for about 2 weeks now. I caught it off of a video showing a crochet hairstyle, and the lady was playing it in the background, and the words spoke to me. She just want to be free. That's me. Do you ever feel like that? Sometimes you just want to escape this world. I'm not saying no dark stuff, but sometimes the world is just too much. You just want to be at peace. You want to be free. And she talks about like flying through the sky, like facing the clouds. That's how I feel when I'm flying in the airplane. I feel free. Like, whoo, I'm away. Look, all the problems are back home. I'm free and ready to go hang out in Miami somewhere. Yeah. Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I'm doing good. I feel good today. I want to talk about how many tips? 7 tips to getting what you want. So this is how I get what I want. I had to write this stuff down. Before I get started, please remember to hit the like button. You all not hitting like for me. It's really important because it'll get my videos and my podcast moving all around. So please pause, hit that like button. And now why you all stopping by my page and not subscribing? Ain't I worthy of the love? Show me a little love. I would appreciate it. Thank you all so much. How I get what I want. 7 tips. Tip number 1, or I said step 1. Step or tip. What I do is I set an intention or a goal. So when I set my goal, for example, I want to buy a house. I'll say like by August 1st. But this is what keeps me like in a positive state. If I don't get it by August 1st, no love lost. Like I'm not attached to gotta have that house, gotta get that car. Oh no, I didn't get that job. I'm not attached to any of those things. This is how I view things. Okay, where I live now. Nice apartment. I like it a lot. If I don't get the house, I still win because I still like where I currently live. There are billions of houses, billions of cars, billions of jobs. I don't attach myself to any of it. And that way, I'm not upset when something doesn't go as planned. Now, and I did write this down. I'm not like that with love. Love, I ain't saying no like. If I just meet a guy, there is no attachment. If we just meet, it's a month in, it don't work, I'm cool. Yeah, sometimes egos get bruised, or if somebody rejects you, nobody likes that. So I'm not going to act like I'm invincible. What I'm saying is I love hard, and when I love, I am attached. But when I like or, getting to know somebody, I'm still like I am with the house and the truck and all that. It's just no attachment there. That's just me. Everybody's different. Some people fall in love, as soon as a guy or a lady say something to them, they all in. I'm not wired that way. So I think the key for you, if you want something, new career, a house, a new car, get out there and date. Set a goal or attention. Now, you can't put a date on when you're going to get married. I'm going to be married by blah, blah, blah. That's involving a second party. God gave us all free will. What somebody tell me, somebody recently said they were mad at God because of who they married. No, be mad at you because he give us free will to marry and date who we want. So stop. I bet God like these people are. Whew, God, I know he ain't like us because it's just... Anyhow, let me just stay on course. I hope I helped you with the step number 1. Set your intention or goal. Set a date, but be flexible with your date. That gets the stress off of you. This is where ladies go wrong. I'm 35 years old and I'm not married. Okay. I'm 35. I don't have kids. Alrighty now. And then I did it. That's why I could talk about it. I was feeling like that. Okay. You know what? You might be 50 and no kids. Some people, it just don't go that way for everybody. Bloom where you are. You got to be happy with how your life turned out. I'm not saying don't desire kids. And if that's your desire, I know how you feel. I wanted at least one too. So I get that. But stick with your intention and goal. Make your date flexible. I think I jumped ahead of myself. I did, you all. Step number 2, tip 2. I am not attached to the outcome. So, again, what I just said in step 1, that's why I talk too much. Okay, if I want a house, and I said by August 1st, and it's October 1st, I don't have it. I'm not attached because I have a lot of options. I could stay in my apartment a few more months, buy in, next summer. I could, where I live at now, don't even start me on this lease stuff. They about to make me have an anxiety attack. They add extra money if you do month to month, which I won't even tell you all how much they added. It just broke my heart. But I can do a 6-month lease. So that'll give me 6 months and then I could buy my property. So there's always options. I'm not attached to, I gotta have that job. Now, I was in a job that was kind of stressful. So I was ready to go. But if I had to stay a little longer, I guess I would have been okay. I don't know, because my blood pressure was being affected and it was affecting my sleep. So that was a case where I did have to kind of get out of there. But overall, if I already have a job and I'm looking for a job, I don't feel anxious. If you don't have a job and you look for a job, that's different. You need money. So yeah, you are going to be attached to the outcome because the outcome is going to bring you income. But even with that, you move as though you already have the job. You claim it already. Like, I'm so grateful for this job. I am earning. Say how much you want to earn. I am grateful that my manager is fair. Say everything you want. And that seems to draw what you want to you. But don't be attached to an outcome, especially to a car or house. It's billions of houses, billions of cars, nothing to be attached to because you know you're going to get it. Okay? Yeah, and that's where I said about the love part. I said that doesn't apply for me with love because I can have an anxious attachment. Now, I don't have an anxious attachment when it's a peaceful relationship. Like with my last relationship, there was no anxiety there because it was consistent. We didn't do the drama stuff. I'm only anxious when there's turmoil. So I think that kind of makes sense. But then they say if you have an anxious attachment, it's due to childhood. Maybe your parents didn't show up. So now here I am going back to childhood. Like, did my mama not show up for me? Did daddy check out? So now I'm all confused. That's why sometimes all this stuff is just too much. Anyhow, step 1, set your goal, set your attention. Be flexible with the date. Step 2, do not be attached to the outcome. Step 3, keep a positive mindset about it. So if I say, I'm looking for me a new job, it doesn't even cross my mind that I'm not going to get one. Like I told somebody this a few months ago, I'm looking for me a new job, and they were like, well, I hope you find it. I hope you get what you need. No. You ain't got to say that to me. I'm going to get what I need. Come hell or high water. Like, that's my mindset. It's like, no, you don't even need to say all that. I'm going to get what I need. There is no doubt in my mind. And that's how you have to be about it. Very sure, confident, almost cocky, but a humble cocky, if there's such a thing. Because you know without a shadow of a doubt, you are going to get your new job. You know you're going to get your house. You know you're going to get your car. You know your business is going to take off because you are not going to stop until it does. So that's where two people are very different. You see people, the way they move, you're like, man, things always go good for them because they're not taking no for an answer. And what they know is this: even if it doesn't work out right now, it is going to work out. The people that it don't work out for, they give up. You never give up. You never give up. You never give up. If I was a singer, like what I wanted to be, and still am going to tap into that, I wouldn't give up if my album didn't take off. You know what I would do? Tyler Perry, do you need a song for your next movie? I would do movies. You know, I would do vocal coaching. I would learn a new instrument. Like, I would always be reinventing myself. I would tap into acting. This is where people get real sidetracked. They just stay one way. I'm an R&B singer. My music not doing well. Where R&B, you can see where R&B is going. It's a little bit weird right now. It's more old school. People are doing good. But these newer artists, I don't know what's happening with them. It's like, isn't whatever. That's a whole nother conversation. But you have to be a smart artist. Know how to reinvent yourself. Know how to brand yourself. Know how maybe to get into, like some people get into fashion, or they might get into something totally different from their music, but can circle back to it and incorporate that music. This is how you stay relevant. But you're going to be successful because you're not going to take no for an answer. Okay, step 4. One thing I do not do, I don't concern myself with others in their lives. Man, they so lucky. Look, they got a big house. Wow, they make all that money? They have money. No. I'm not looking at nobody. I'm not looking at nobody. Trust and believe. I do look up net worths because I'm curious. Like, how much is she? How much is Taylor Swift worth? Like that kind of stuff. Because I'm fascinated with music. And just knowing they do their craft. They write songs and they can be worth 300-400 million. That is just like so like amazing to me. But I'm not looking with envy, or I'm not looking like, man, they lucky. No, they did the doggone thing. They did it. So I don't concern myself with others. Okay, I could tell you my background on that. It's a little weird, /deep, /good. My mother made us read the Bible when I was like 5. And she told me the story of Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel were brothers. Abel both of them gave a sacrifice. And Cain was jealous because Abel's sacrifice was it better? I'm assuming it was. And he killed his brother. These are the sons of Adam and Eve. Soon as the Bible, started, the world was created. And my mother told us that story. She said, don't you ever be jealous of anyone. And so that's where I learned that as a little girl. So it's not something I really have been. I remember being like a younger girl. I went to high school a year early. So I was real thin, flat chest. And I noticed the girls were more shapely. So I was like, man, I wish I had a shape. I always had like a little butt and legs, but I was flat. So I remember like, man, I wish I had a shape. Something like that. But not like jealous, like, ooh. I don't know. I just don't have that. I'm not saying I never get jealous. Yeah, I might get jealous if over a guy type thing. Like, I'm just not jealous of others. That's just how I feel. Hey, whatever. Everybody's different, man. That's what I try to say on my channel. Because I'm that way doesn't mean it's right, or I'm an angel, I'm perfect. It's nothing like that. It's just certain things just don't get to me. And other things do. I'm very sensitive. So trust me, I got stuff that gets to me. Step 4, don't concern yourself with what others have. You focus on you. This is another part why I don't do that. So what am I going to do? Trade places with somebody? Hey, you want to have breast cancer twice? And then I'll have your life. I'll have the husband and the 3 kids in the house. We could trade places. No, we can't. So why am I concerning myself with somebody else? Because they're not concerning themselves with what I had or have. So I just keep it separate. That's their path. This is the path. This is what I tell myself a lot. This is the life that God gave me. He is way smarter, Way more omnipotent. He is omnipotent. I'm not. He knows where I'm going. He is way ahead of me. So this is the life he gave me. Why am I going to be concerned, jealous, envious, paying attention to somebody else? Because he put me on this path. He made my life unique for a reason. I'm here for a season. I want to focus on my lane. I want to focus on my path. I want to be bigger, better, smarter, greater. The only way I could do that is to stay the course. I can't veer off. I can't go jump into your course. I can't be concerned with what you're doing, because then now I'm not going to be on my stuff. So these are the things that I do to stay on course, and it really and truly works. Tip 5, step 5. Enjoy the ride. Show up. Be grateful. Talk to God. Meditate. Journal. Pray. Be silent and avoid negativity. Again, show up. Show up. You know, if you're present with your friend, you have a dinner, don't have your phone out. Show up and be present. Be grateful every day. Look, my feet, they are on my carpet. I am walking around barefoot. Keyword, I am walking around, drinking a cup of coffee, doing a YouTube podcast on a Tuesday morning. This is a beautiful day. Talk to God. What he got to say about it? Talk to him. All these people, they can't help you. I'm learning more and more. They're not even listening to you. I'm talking to people. They're not responding. They're not listening to me. The same people that I was there for when the rubber met the road, they're not there for me. And I'm okay with that. I thank God for the people he puts in my life that do listen to me. But this is why I tell you all, get yourself a therapist. I get on that video, I talk to her, and she listens. Why? I'm paying her to listen. And she gonna give me good inputs back. She don't tell me what to do, but we gonna break down what's on my mind, and that really works for me. Meditation. I just did a beautiful meditation this morning, 15 minutes. I swear by my meditation. And it calms your mind down. It centers you. And then when stuff go wrong, you feel a little less flustered because you have something to anchor you. Journal and pray. I'm journaling every day. Writing out my thoughts, writing down my goals. I just love it. I swear by journaling. I've been journaling since 1998. I've been meditating since 2014. And these are things I swear by. I love to pray. I have a big prayer book, Prayers That Avail Much. I started using that book in 2006, I want to say. And I bought a new version, I think last year. I love that book. And I do my daily word. I'd have that emailed to me, and I have a book, daily scriptures and a short story. It's good to be silent. Some people can't be silent. They just talk. Silence is powerful. And whatever you can do, just avoid negativity. It's all around us. Watch the news you take in. It's addictive. I'm seeing people, they're addicted to this shit. Excuse me, you all. I'm sorry. Damn, I didn't mean to say that word. But they're addicted to negativity. I mean, come on, guys. Why y'all watching CNN all day? Man, that's some deep stuff to me. That's just me. Again, I can't. And I'm gonna explain that negative piece in me. Okay. I chose this field, so don't think I'm doing this for sympathy. Okay, in the morning, I work with the aging and people with disabilities. I lost 3 members already. Most of my members are older. They're like 70 plus. 3 already passed away. Some have disabilities. It's like heavy stuff. Not depressing, because it's the field I chose, so I can deal with it. But it's heavy. Okay. Then I have clients last night. Nothing heavy, but clients last night. Sometimes my clients are dealing with grief. Sometimes they're dealing with bad relationships. Sometimes they have an illness. Sometimes their loved one is ill. So I have to listen to that because I took that oath as a social worker to do this. But that's a lot. I got my own stuff, my own fears and insecurities and worries. So I'm going to sit up and watch some damn news all day? I can't. I would be like flat to the ground. Highly sensitive people like me, we can't watch all that. So avoid it, you all. Yes, you need to know what's going on. Hey, I got a phone. I got a computer. That news is popping up on my phone every 2 minutes. I'm on Twitter. I see news. I get my news, but I'm not watching it all day. So don't come to me when you down and out. Anyway, 6. I be telling people, they don't listen. Have an escape plan. If you get depressed, you should have something that you know you can do. Me, if I get real down, which I don't try to, oh God, please. I've been there before. It's a bad feeling. But, if I feel a little something, like, I'm tired of being in this house, or I'm feeling low, I just grab my keys and go. Go get me a favorite meal. I might get me a cup of ice cream, or, phone a friend. You can always tell your friend, hey, you want to meet for a dinner? Do something like that if you feel depressed. Get on the phone with somebody you love. If you get lonely, same thing. Get out that house. That's one of the biggest tips. Go for a walk. I swear by those walks. They help me so much. If you get bored, create a list of 10 things to do. That's another good thing I tell people to do. List of 10. If you're bored, list of 10 things, especially for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Netflix. The Bulls, that's when the Bulls are playing. That just takes up my whole evening. I journal. I do a playlist of like 30 songs. That's gonna take a long time. I always have work to do though, like my second job, so I could do some of that. I might get on the phone. I'm not bored though. I have too much to do. Clean up. You can purge your stuff. I'm trying to see. I wrote down some stuff. I can't even read it. This is sad. Last but not least, tip number 7, step 7. I don't care what happens. Never play the victim. Never. Never, 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 never. I remember being sick. I wasn't the victim. After a couple of weeks, it soaked in. Okay, this is what I got. What am I going to do about it? I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. I'm going to make it. Nothing is too hard for God. You can either go above it. If it's too tall to go above it, get up under it. You can get around it. You can go through that problem. You're not a victim. You're a victor. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. You got to tell yourself that over and over. Where there is a will, there is a way. And there is more than one way to skin a cat. Those are the 2 sayings I live by. I hope my tips help and my steps. I know I've been babbling and rambling. Y'all know how I do by now. I don't even have to explain myself. Love you all so much. Tammy Sharice Walker. Have a beautiful day. And get what you want. It's out there waiting for you. What you want wants you. You get what you think about. Bye-bye.